Game on. We back. Another week. Early morning recording. Gray and gloomy skies on the coast. But hey, that means the dirt's probably pretty nice. And I think the waves are going to be pretty alright this weekend. So that'll be fucking fun. Ride Clutchy. Then do some surfing. Then do some surfing again. Maybe another ride. Finish it up with another ride. What do you know? I rode Evil Twin last night and fuck, is it ski tracks or something? Into Defibrillator. I don't think that's ski tracks. It's something else. I have my phone. I could look it up. But Defibrillator and Evil Twin are like the main ones. And then, yeah, that Evil Twin trail is so fucking sick. Very fun. It's the first time riding it was definitely the most fun. It is getting fun in a different way now because I'm starting to remember the track, so or the trail, so figuring out like new and different ways to ride it, feeling more comfortable. Excuse me. Um, Picking up speed, knowing I can go into a steeper section with more speed is pretty sweet. I mean, the trail does change, so there is a chance of falling, obviously, but yeah, it's pretty fucking fun. Damn, I'm so bummed. I think Sixth Sense over at Cold Yakult Burn or whatever, near Thrillium, the trail Thrillium. There's another trail, Sixth Sense, and that was legit the best trail. I guess like best in the sense define best. In the sense of like amount of speed, it didn't have like any steeps. That's the one thing. More steeps, more jumps, but then it's like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it honestly was like one of the most fun trails. The amount of speed that you could carry through it was pretty fucking fun. It was a high speed trail without really feeling like there was too much consequence. Like the speed came at points where it was, I don't know. Yeah, okay, it wasn't the best, but it was, ooh, I know how to describe it. You could take anyone down it. Anyone could ride it. It was just the faster you went, the more fun the trail got. Like, well, maybe not more fun, but you could pick up speed and still feel comfortable going fast. Not feel comfortable, but like get to know the trail. And as you got more comfortable with the trail, and normally, so like jump trails, honestly, unless they're like the like you can push for every jump and carry all of your speed, you don't have to like brake or anything, they can get kind of boring after a while. So like that's why, trying to turn the bars a little bit, like figure out a little bit different ways to like ride the jump. Well, I guess now that I'm thinking about it, every trail out here is just not every trail, but the best trails at each like park place out here are so fucking good. It's the trails out here are just unfucking real. It's insane. I just love like that's why I miss. I think that's why I miss Sixth Sense the most because that like that area, Cold Creek, Yakult. I don't know which one the fuck it is. I'm just gonna call it Cold Creek. But there's a Cold Creek in Oregon too. The West Coast has so many fucking places that are all named the goddamn same. It's infuriating. Pick some new fucking names, guys. It works when you go from like East Coast to West Coast, bring some of those names over here, Albany, Oregon, Albany, New York. But when it's only like 200 fucking miles, stop, not even 200, like 90 miles away. No, I'm still too high. It's like as the crow flies, it's like probably like 40 miles, maybe a little bit more. But you get it. Stop naming it the same thing. Pick a different fucking name. Yeah, they're all fucking cold. It's glacier melt or snow melt. You get it. All right, find the thread, follow it back. Oh, that area is is sick. It's having Sixth Sense there was the technical higher speed trail for the kind of like kind of jump trail, jumpy enough trail of Murphy's grade. And then if you really wanted like high speed, big jumps, steeper stuff, you had Thrillium. It had a trail for every level. If you wanted steeper, higher risk shit, that was Thrillium. It had shit for every level of riding that you wanted. Okay, let's just take a kind of like 170 enduro bike. You feel a little bit more comfortable on going down Murphy's grade. So like it's a flow trail for a DH bike, and you got to ride it pretty well on, or it'll bounce you around on a 170. Like you'll be going through your travel. So like higher speed, large-ish jumps. They're not steep, the takeoffs. They're just like long jumps. Sixth Sense, technical, yeah. I'm but already described that one. Thrillium steep. There you go. It had everything. It had everything. Yeah. To pack it all into like one bike area, like into three trails is was impressive. So bummer that Sixth Sense is getting logged. All right. I just dove straight into it. Where did this start somewhere originally? I mean, I was talking about Sixth Sense getting shut down, but Clucci, but I don't know. Oh well. Fucking classic. What is this called? Evil Twin passive aggressive. That's what it is. Evil Twin into passive aggressive into defibrillator. Can't figure out those. You need so much speed for those jumps at the bottom. I wish they would steepen the lips up at Galby of like everything were definitely steeper than the trail, the lips on the trails down here. And that was pretty nice. That was pretty fun. So, do I just start making changes to trails? Absolutely not. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. God damn it. I need big air. I need bigger jumps. Oh, I gotta go to Hood River. Right. There's big shit there. There's like really big shit there. I gotta convince my buddies to go out there. It's also just like not that much cooler. Although it's been cool recently, so it would be good to go out there. But some of my friends wanted to try surfing, so that's why I said, fuck it, we go into the coast. And the other one wanted to ride at the coast, so it was like, dope, surfing, biking, surfing for the weekend, I'll take it. And guess what? Fucking crankworx is here, boys and girls. Gather round. Let me tell you about the best fucking thing all year long. It's the shit. So much going on. I don't know. Is it the best thing all year long? It's just like the celebration of mountain biking. I think that's the best part about it. There's better races. Hardline, give me a hardline probably any day, but slope style, downhill, the downhill course, 1199, named after the amount of points Stevie Smith won the year that he won the overall, nailed it. The year that he won the overall, that's what it's named after. That many points, crushed it, stuck the landing. Here we go. Walk it out. Um so it is a brutal track, dude. An absolutely brutal track. It's pretty. It could that could be with the amount of jumps on the trail and the quality of those jumps. It could be a World Cup track. um. So with that being said, it needs better jumps. What else did it have? I mean, it was pretty fucking wild. Looked haggard. I saw a video of Danny Hart and Dak again talking about the track. Pretty pretty brutal, they said. But hey, that's racing, baby. Yo, Danny Hart. I mean, you forget that these guys are like we're like you're if you see them out in the wild, that's their job. That's so odd. Like it's a hobby, like a form of I mean, this is with what it is like with any like professional like entertainer. These things that we do as entertainment for ourselves, playing football, playing baseball, like you join a fucking rec league, whatever, biking, snowboarding. That's what these people do to pay the bills. It's it's fucking so like what I'm thinking of is in Danny's video, he's like he had like a mechanical at the top. And Danny's support from GT, I don't know what the situation is, but I think he pieces a lot of it together himself. He doesn't have the like factory support that Specialized, Santa Cruz, Mondraker have. I don't know about Mondraker, but well, I think so. That's kind of all they've talked about. That's all I've seen. That's all I've seen. That was a snide and snippy remark from me, and I'm sorry. Ronan Dunn, Dak. Uh, why can I only think of football players right now? You get it. Um, they are big time riders, and Ronan's my fucking dog. Um, shit. Oh yeah. So he had to like Danny had to grab a fucking wheel from like a kid because he got like a flat or something on the way to the start gate, and this kid's like so excited, trying to like not like talk to them, but like holy shit, like can I take a picture or is it cool if I forget what they said, but Danny's response was I don't give a fuck. In the like that is not some don't fucking say that shit to me right now. That is cuz this is his livelihood. You know what I mean? Like if someone was at work, if your boss came in and was like, I mean, I don't know where people work, but if your boss came in and was like, do this task in the next hour, if it's not done, you your position here will could be in question. We'll put it that way. If you don't get this time or like 5 minutes less gives you this, if you don't get within this time, you're in question. You might not be here next year. It's like holy fucking shit, dude. Pressure's on. It's insane. it's that's fucking nuts. So to hear someone in a video like unashamedly unashamed in an unabashed way um say that and then like put the video out there under their name, and it's like dude, that was like you said that so rudely, but it's like I'm trying to make some fucking money to feed my family, dog. Don't fucking talk to me right now. I don't know. I just started thinking about it in that way because it was like, oh my god, that's like this kid's seeing his like maybe an idol, and Danny Har goes, I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. Like it was great. I was just like, oh shit. But yeah, I mean, it just makes sense, dude. That's why that's why fucking what is it? Semis? Yeah. Semis are so fucking dumb. Like I'm so pissed that they just like let them add a third race in for no extra. I don't know if it's no extra money. Maybe contracts are going up. Maybe that is something that each rider argued in their next contract. maybe maybe that's why there were like certain team moves from certain places. I don't know. I don't know, but it didn't feel like no one's telling me shit. Just talk to me, guys. Communicate with the fans, please. I just want to know. I just want to know that you're okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, this is something that you do as a hobby, as a passion, as something for fun. And yeah, I like ride. I don't, yeah, nope, not going there. Not giving away too much detail. This is just a therapy session. It's not anything that big. Just talking, just communicating. It was nice when I seeing it was tough having BK Bernard Kerr be what felt like the only person like really pushing like yo we got to do something here. That's maybe that's why I feel like something was missed is because but I mean he's not talking about it now. Like it kind of I don't know if it died out, got resolved, but the riders don't seem to be that concerned about it, so I shouldn't be that concerned about it. Boom. There we go. In conclusion, I don't need to fucking worry about this. In fact, no one does. There we go. We got to the final point. Acceptance. Oh boy. There we go. A peek behind the curtain. Menu, what do we got going on? I don't think I ever talked about the True Detective thing. Basically, I turn this shit on to be entertained, and entertainment is not making me feel bad and making me think and be introspective. I don't fucking want that. Ignorance is bliss. Cut me the fuck out. I don't want this. Oh man, no one's perfect in this world. What if I just have to start with myself and be better internally before I can reciprocate that love externally? Fuck that. I'm watching South Park and I'm gonna laugh while maybe I get that feeling too. South Park is the real deal. God damn, I've been with this HBO membership. I've just been rewatching old South Parks going forward. There have been some absolutely classic ones. I just watched the one where where Cartman stole the ballots from swing states to get Obama elected so that they could sell the Star Wars or so that Obama would give the Chinese the rights to Star Wars so that they wouldn't ruin it and make more of them. Oh my god. Cartman was how was Cartman involved? What did Cartman want? Cartman wanted a part in the movie, I think. Oh Jesus. Fucking ridiculous, dude. South Park's the best. Um Menu for the day now that we're fucking 20 minutes in. What an idiot. Couple videos I watched on YouTube, Whistler DH, some fucking like economics thing that I pulled off Reddit. I don't know why I had such a such a visceral reaction when I read this one, but I might fucking skip that because it's dumb. I saw a video on YouTube of it was like it's after school SKOOL. Fucking corny, but Um, and it's like he does. There's it's like these animations over people talking, and this one was from it. It's called "What Is in the Gray Beyond" by Graham Hancock. This dude is going down. I think this guy has been he. I've watched his past stuff on the Rogan, and he basically was like addicted to weed. Feel you, bro. Um, and then was like, "Oh my god, it's destroying my life. I can't do this anymore." And started doing like psychedelics. Just transitioned into that. And I don't know when this video is from, but I feel like this guy is just scared of death and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on afterwards. Trying to find something after the fact. Just grasping at straws. Hey, brother, I'm right there fucking with you. I had the most fucking high bong hit thought while driving in the car the other day, just grasping at the exact same straws, like just trying to accept that someday this is all gonna end. And you just like, oh, yeah, that's why religion's there. Just to make it a little bit easier at the end of the day to close your eyes and fall asleep and wake back up, do it all fucking again. Jesus Christ. Just love these things. Love it. Love seeing it. Love seeing people also just have real issues. Watch them try to overcome it in real time. You're welcome. That's what this is. That's why it's therapy. It's not a podcast. Don't call it a podcast. It's therapy. Get it right. I saw this video on YouTube. It was this shit called Homebrew. Uh, I I don't understand the artistic. I'm not an artiste. I'm not a creator, an actor. I don't get some of this. In the video, the riding was sick. The trail looked amazing. The dirt was beautiful. The is like gorgeous, like wet-ish, like loamy, sandy dirt. I think they were in New Zealand. I think they were in a rainier part of it, or it was a rainier time of the year. Whatever it was, the trail was just absolutely. It was when you think of like brown, not like PNW, like loam, where there's like other shit in it. It's kind of like it looks like speckled. This was like pure brown, like like almost sandy, but loamy. It was pretty fucking sick. It looked wild. The riding was great. It was incredibly fun to watch. But at one point, they put this guy in front of like a building of some sort or a wall, something, and then overlaid like a projection, like shot a projector at him while standing there, or like overlaid it in CGI, whatever it was, because I don't think he was covered. Maybe he was. But I just like didn't understand it. Like, why do that? And then they would like change the camera, made it look a little different. I don't know if I think it was like a maybe like a almost like a vintage, like nostalgia, olden type like film, like what is it? What are they called? Filter. So like, and I don't know why like why change that? Like, what are you trying to? And that's the thing is, I'm not saying that this is. I'm asking these questions because I'm too stupid. I'm sure someone else watching this is like, well, yeah, just it means this because that's what this is, and like You didn't make that connection? No, bro, I'm fucking stupid. I don't get this. I don't create. I am not a creator. I don't understand. I'm unoriginal as fuck. I am a walking cliche. I live in a van in Oregon. Guess what I look like? The first three, the first two don't count because you can nail it in one. Do I have long hair? Yes. Do I smoke weed? Yes. Do I like outdoor things? Yes. Wow. Who would have fucking thought? Is this your entire personality now? Yes. Oh, perfect. I fucking hate myself. Back to homebrew. They had a typo in the edit. Like in the I forgot to put a space after a comma. Oh, so close. I can't have typos. Gotta gotta fix that. Also, amalgamation is the big word that they learned yesterday. Now that they've gotten the compliments of it's the everything about the riding and the trail building was magnifico. It was spectacular. So now I don't feel bad about saying can't have typos. Really, who gives a fuck though? I don't. I guess I mean kind of give a fuck because there was amalgamation. That's what I was gonna say. Amalgamation is the word that they learned last week. They're just that they used like a ton. It was like in I think it was like in two titles or something. They said it out loud. It's like we gotta figure. That's why I fucking hate every time I say so, but sick. I like try to use. I bet. I wonder if there's the words that I can. That I definitely. There's definitely those for me too. I can't wait to maybe listen back to this one day and just comment all the fucking words and just tear my old self down. Yeah, homebrew, pretty good, pretty sick. It was yeah the artistic thing about it I just don't really get, but I'm also a simpleton. That's I feel like that's why the NWD films were my fucking jam. It wasn't this like it was just here's the rider. This is how they want to encapsulate their riding, and I think I like that. I that's the when you start to get like filmy with it. I think the art is in the riding. Okay, that's what it is. For me, the art is in the riding, not so much the filming. The filming is just the medium to watch what you can't see in person. Yeah. All right. That was just me. So, other people like it. It's not for me. That's why I don't comment things, comment my thoughts. Because then it's like, I feel like commenting on YouTube is like forcing your thoughts onto someone, which I don't really understand because you could just not have comments. But the fact that you are pushing this into their, like your thoughts into their realm as opposed to like saying it out loud in a therapy session, in a therapy session, if it would force them to like actually have to listen, like you would actually have to go seek it out. And at that point, if you're seeking out the comment, then bro, you're opening the door. Like doors closed. These are my thoughts. You don't have to listen. Don't open the door. It's good stuff. Just my thoughts. Not really that funny. I'm just talking, thinking out loud. This is a true therapy session today. Damn. Um, in the know from SRAM, another YouTube vid. I was gonna finish up, but it's basically just YouTube vids, Whistler shit, and that's basically it. So the other YouTube vid was In the Know from SRAM, Jesse Melamed. He's based on my calculations, he's anywhere from 1 to 5% steez and 95 to 99% speed, based on my calculations. He fucking rips. He's so fucking fast. But it has like no, it's like it's like oh, this, you have no personality. Like, it has no personality behind it, is what I was gonna say. Which sounds very mean, but like, that's the personality, is that it's speed. Speed is the personality. I'm going to go as fast as possible. It's like, I don't like, ew, that ain't for me, dog. It's like, okay, well, it is for me. So, and that's the fun part. Talk shit. Like what you like. Have your own thoughts, opinions. Think for yourself. It's it was wild watching him ride down that trail. He was fucking moving. Some of those like doubles, the gaps he was doubling over were fucking big. They looked like he was, yeah. No wonder he's pro. It's funny because like when I think of pro in my mind, it's like okay, bike control, and yes, that is bike control comes across is communicated in illustrated or whatever in different ways. And his is just in fucking speed because that motherfucker is fast as fuck. God damn. Brandon Semenuk, Edgar Briol, Edgar Baguette, Chaos Seagrave, 100% steez. All steez, no speed. Some speed. They're like one, yeah, it's basically the inverse calculation because they can be really fucking fast, those guys. They're pros. They have bike control. They can transfer it into like I feel like a pro can change it on a I think that's what makes them the pros. They can do it either way, but the way that they like to do it is speed or style. It's good stuff. Viking's sick. It's the best. Luke Whitlock dropped the fucking vid. Dude, some heavy some heavy lands in his some heavy stomps in his video. Holy shit. I think he put this out to try to get an invite to Rampage, and man, I want to know how many times that took him to land, because I don't think you could fuck that up too many times and walk away okay. Like, I don't, I, oh man, now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I saw something about him maybe getting hurt after trying it once and then doing it maybe again. I don't know. But yeah, maybe not. I might have just made that up. But yeah, that shit was heavy, dude. It was it was like a three drop to like a drop. It was a 360 off of a drop into the craziest fucking run out. Basically, like Brandon Semenuk, it was not the what is that? Is it a bone drop? Boneyard? Whatever. A skeleton drop? Whatever it is where you hold the bike next to you off like a cliff and or like a drop in and then jump off the like roll in and land on the bike. And Semenuk did that into the craziest fucking entrance, like drop in to a run ever. Like this, it wasn't quite this from Luke Whitlock, but it was that would be next fucking level. This run out was pretty like a good fucking free ride. Like this line would be its own line in a free ride video from a pro, and he did a three off a drop in into it. So I mean that pretty fucking sick. That was crazy. The different camera shots. Yeah, go fucking watch that. That was nuts. And he honestly, I like the rest. I didn't write anything else down, but I remember like feeling in the video being like, "Oh shit, he's got some other shit in the bag too." So I don't know. I maybe it's got until November. I think October, November is Rampage. Man, I don't know how I feel about Rampage. I didn't watch. Reed Boggs came out with a video. I think it's called Formation, and I just like didn't really. I was maybe a minute or two into it, not even, and just skipped ahead to like his riding, maybe like 3 minutes in, and even then I was like, I'm just not into it. And I don't. I think it's just the desert. I just don't enjoy. I think I like what I like about what I like about biking. Such an important aspect of biking for me is being out in the nature that I like. So like trees, yeah, like roots and rocks. And I just like the desert is just kind of yeah, it's just not for me. So I mean, more props to the desert people. It's sick, dude. Don't get me wrong. I'll go there. But probably like my favorite two places were Tucson up on Mount Lemon where the trees start to come out and Sedona and Flagstaff. Flagstaff I was just kind of driving through, but there were so many fucking trees. It reminded me a lot of Bend and then Sedona had like the what are those? Oh, I love the smell of them. I think it's what you make gin out of. Juniper. I think there were so many like juniper trees at certain places there, and that was like pretty. That was the least amount of greenery I could handle actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's exactly what that was. Because it was like I was still like, oh man, like I want taller trees. When I saw those fucking ponderosa pines in Flagstaff as I was driving by, the 7 foot fucking snowpack they had, I was like, holy shit, I love this. But yeah, Sedona was the definitely the least amount of trees I could handle because they were like weren't any like I wasn't even riding over roots. I just need the greenery, dog. I need the greenery. That's why I'm like in the PNW. I'm just like yeah, I can't. I did like Tucson. I did like Arizona for like a month, Utah for like a month in like like January and February of like 23 and was like, okay, desert, just not fully for me. Did some Midwest shit, but it was like the winter, and I was like, oh my god, I remember why I can't fucking be out here. This blows. Holy shit. So I was like, yo, positive vibes only. I can't be a fucking negative Nancy, Debbie Downer when like coming from what I used to, where I used to live and how I used to live to this is like, dude, all right, little bit of a tangent there. Keep it fucking moving. What was I talking about? Oh, Luke Whitlock. Yeah. Reed Boggs's formation. Yeah, I just like didn't wasn't really into it. I think it's just the desert. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about Rampage. It kind of like last year was. Well, who am I kidding? I'm gonna watch, but it's like it might be one of those ones where I like skip through to each run. Like last year, I think I watched it was like a whole event, dog. I like took a day off of work, watched it, pretty sick. I think in person it would be dope, but yeah, dude, I just fucking love. I like the trees. I need the trees in there, dude. Gotta be in a forest, some sort, please. That would be so sick if the PNW could host some shit like that. Yo, these some of these jump lines in these forested areas. I'm thinking specifically at Galbraith, um, are gonna look insane, like unfucking real. When shit, I well, maybe did they plant? Yeah, they did. So they planted like around like trees around the jumps and shit, and they're starting to get like bigger. I think that's what made me think about this because I was riding with one of the kids that like lives there, um, that I met, and he was like, yeah, it's gonna. He started. Well, he I didn't really like think about it. I think until he said something because he was like, man, these trees have started like sprouting up. They're really starting to take off now. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, because it's a wide open, like it was clear cut at one point, and over the summer like the shrubs and the brush will get pretty tall, so it's kind of like a mix, but then yeah, you can clearly see like the tips of these trees like sticking out. It's gonna look so fucking sick, dude. These massive jumps in the woods. That's why I need to get comfortable with them. It's gonna look so dope if I make it that long. Yeah, unreal out here. Not really fair. Need it, want it. Suggest everyone move out here because it's not fair that just some people live out here. Dude. I'm trying to like fucking, like shh, don't tell anyone. It's no, dude. I'm fucking screaming. Yo, look what these motherfuckers got over here. Hey, did you guys see this? You see what they got over here? Come check this out. That's me. I'll fucking rat on you guys out here so fucking fast. Just like, no, working is the best. I'm all about work. I'm gonna destroy my body for this, for the fucking higher ups, so they can get $1 million and live like kings out on the East Coast, and I can just fuck around and do nothing with my life, except maybe have some shitty kid that I don't fucking care about. Thought it would bring me happiness, and now this guy just like wants my help or some shit getting through life. What the fuck? I don't have a wife I love. I'm married too young because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. No, drop that shit. Come take a peek at what they got out here. These motherfuckers are hiding it all out here. It's not on Google Maps. I swear. That part of the country is blocked out for me. I remember just being a kid watching all these videos being like, oh man, maybe someday. maybe maybe someday I'll take a trip out there. I'll spend a week at Whistler. Dude, fuck that. Oh my god. I was so fucking close. I was so fucking close. Spending all of your money on some fucking dumbass house, on some dumbass life. I want to have kids by the time I'm 25. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm what? Like you start having kids and the financial burden of a child is in fucking sane, dude. Because that's all kids are. That's all we are as kids is burdens. It's not until you like get old and your parents start fucking falling apart and they need someone to take care of them that it's like, no, I need you. It's like, well, you treated me like shit as a kid. So what are we doing? You're going in a home, bitch. Get out of here. All right, Whistler DH. back, back into it. Oh, fucking Christ. the that like it was basically like a cliff. It was a rock roll that had like a steep like wooden like step down, not step down, but like ladder bridge down, and you would like roll over that into a slight like maybe 6 inch flat part, like a bump basically, and then into this massive rock roll, very steep rock roll, and watching these fucking animals just absolutely send it double into this rock roll was was unreal to watch. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane. They were flying into this thing and just hucking into it. Just seeing that every run was like it was. I think Connor Fearon started one where it was like, oh my god, dude, that's like World Cup speed. Holy shit. I don't know. I think he is on the World Cup. I don't know if he's been qualifying. No, I mean he definitely hasn't, but I hope he does. I know he hasn't because I've been watching, but I hope he does. He seems like a good rider. I like seeing him. I watch for him. I look for him to be setting like kind of a pretty fast time if other people haven't. Like I judge others' times based on his kinda when it comes to crankworx. So it's good to see him there. Oh, that was something else. I noticed I was like for this downhill, I was like, oh shit, yes, I can't wait to watch these riders. And I like the other crankworx. I think the crankworx series is going to be kind of like a minor league almost to the World Cup in the sense that there's like you saw a lot of like local talent being put on the rider list for Innsbruck, Rotorua, and Cairns. So it would make sense that it would be more Canadians this time. There were more pros because it's Whistler. So see, I get that it could be a minor league kind of thing, like a feeder series for you want to put on for for the home crowd for sure. I get that, but you also kind of want to put it on for the rest of the world too. Like if you go all in person, that could be great, and maybe that's what they want to do. I don't fucking know. That could be a good idea. Maybe that provides enough revenue for maybe the in person is what they want to go for. It feels like that is a very expensive event to kind of put on in person, and being able to not only tap into the in person market, but being able to tap into the international online market as well. I don't without knowing anything else about it, without knowing anything about it, I can't I don't understand. I can't see a way that the latter of those two isn't more lucrative. Basically, like, why would you not want to tap into an online market and have access to millions of people as opposed to maybe just thousands of people at an in person event? Like, if you can do both in tandem. So it's like, so what I'm saying is, I understand that you want to put on for local talent, but that doesn't interest me. Like, I don't know who these people are. So I'm not going to watch them as just a regular fan. Like, I probably will because I like downhill. But if you want to get like the millions of people have name brand people there, Danny Hart, the Jewetts, uh, Dak. Why the fuck Dak Norton? Um, Ronan Dunn, like Lucas Shaw, like these. You got to get like names like those people to show up so that people that know these bigger names, these name brand individuals, Like they might tune in. So I was like thinking. So basically, this is all in to me saying like 35 to 40. I think 35 to 45% of the field has to be like these name brand athletes. So like, because you can fill in, and I don't know. I mean, I would love more, but that would be like that's getting outside of the point basically. Outside of the like compromise, the standard deviation of compromise, where it's like okay, that's too far in one direction. Where it's like, well, yeah, I just want the World Cup. I just want more of the best riders showing up. So it's like, oh, okay, so Loic Bruni, you know, Aaron Gwynn, Loris, Vergier. Well, what are some other name brand people that weren't there? Now I just want to do this because I can't give it up. Greg, I almost said my friend's last name. Dude, I'm terrible with names this morning. What the fuck? uh, yeah, basically like 35 to 45%. I feel like would be a good because then the majority is these like feeder individuals, but maybe like then you get more eyes on them. It's like better for them as well. So I don't know. I don't see how it doesn't make sense. Get it done. Finn put down like a 327.7, I think they said. They were like reading off times and I he didn't race. I think he like crashed, but I'm still thinking about the fucking racers. I want to like name more people. And all I can think of are fucking Frenchies. And I don't want to just name Frenchies. Common Saw boys. Oh, damn it, Frenchie. Amaury Piron. Shit. Thomas Estak. Mateo Iniguez. But I've been seeing them on Instagram, so that's why. The Mondraker boys are at Whistler. Um, yeah, it's. I hope that Finn. I hope that Finn isn't like super hurt. I don't remember what they said, but yeah, that would suck because he's on a heater this year. He's been doing so well at the World Cups, and it's I like seeing Finn. Finn seems like a good kid. Um, so when I heard that he put down a 327, the announcer said I was like, oh shit, that's fucking quick. I forget what the ending like. Um, I forget what the ending like the winning time was, but I think it might have been around there. It was a faster track this year. They were fucking moving. Jacob Jewett like winning, kind of surprising. Like not surprising in the sense like he won it last year, so he can win. It is surprising how good he is on. I mean, I guess maybe there's just more for him, so he's willing to put more on the line. Like Dak doesn't want to get hurt for a World Cup season. Like Danny Hart's doesn't want to get hurt. It's like he doesn't have he's from fucking across the pond. It's like there isn't but the with Jacob Jewett, it's like the home crowd, so yeah, put him down to win that one, I guess. Gets him hyped. Cuz it's not like it's not like that much different. Like I'm trying not to be like, well, he's Canadian, so Jackson Goldstone, Mount St. Anne, not even close to where he grew up. Different type of riding entirely. I guess not entirely, but because it was wet, so they're used to that over here. That wet shit. Um, the track in general just has like incredible natural terrain. It's just crazy to watch. It was so dry though this year. Man, could have done with some rain. Jackson Frew might be actually fun to watch. Like I think I like watching him now. And that's why this is like he's an Australian rider at Cairns trying to figure it out and was like, "All right, well, I guess I can kind of make a name for myself at this." And he's been crushing it going to each of them, each of the stops, and the man's got a nice new kit this time. He looks profesh, and honestly, he was moving on that track. He did a really, he was pretty quick. I think he was up there, top 10 maybe. Looked like an idiot if he wasn't, but double check me on that. He was fucking slapping berms. And he rides. I love like how low he gets when he rides. He's fun to watch ride. Very looks fast, and that's fun to watch. Lucas Shaw is crushing it this year. Just like looking at some of my notes that I wrote down. Oh my God, it's so dusty. Actually, I was just saying it was so dry. It's so dusty. I thought Kirk McDowell, the way the sun hit his tires, I thought he had white tires on. I was like, holy shit, what a move. I've seen the fucking Kevin Peraza like white tires on the BMX, but to have white mountain bike tires would be different. Ronan just smashed into a berm. That was insane to watch. I just have like a couple other. Ooh, positive vibes only. Fuck the camera guy on the drop into the triple. He kept cutting off the goddamn riders. Like, zoom out, you motherfucker. Just a little bit. Like, I don't know how to do this, but fucking, you're the pro. Figure it out. The riders would be coming in off the drop, zoom in as they're then like past the camera, and the cameraman would zoom in. They would take off on the triple, and then their entire body would like go out of frame. Like the top of them would go out of frame, and just their tires. You just see their tires like casing the landing because they're not landing it fucking perfectly. And if I had something else to watch, like the top of their body where the style is coming into play, from like the top half, it's not even the top of their body. It was like the top half of the wheels and up. I'm getting worked up. So I didn't have anything else to fucking watch other than the tires just like slap the ground, and it was like, did they just like you're not doing them any fucking favors, dog. Fuck that guy. There's always one at UCI, at crankworx. There's always one cameraman that's like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, picking his goddamn nose, not paying the fuck attention. Goddamn. Don't fuck up my viewing experience. The Ryan Griffith kid. My note is Ryan Griffith just exploded into a rock. What the actual fuck? And then honestly, like I think it was, and he actually ended up being totally fine. Rob Warren is like, oh my god, whoa, and they're like freaking out. Actually, I think that was for the next one. No, I think he did it for both. And then he was like, oh, thank God, he's okay. Ryan Griffith's okay. He just like he caught his handlebar caught a tree, and he just got sent in a different direction and exploded into this fucking rock with a pad on it. Thank God it had a pad on it. Jesus. And then I don't like minutes later, it was Kyer Hearn was up, and he, I mean, he ended up being okay too. Like I saw a video of him, but holy shit! Like, let me try and describe this crash. So he's coming down the track, and they're shooting it from underneath the track. Like they're shooting up the track, and it's coming down towards this cameraman. And you can see Kaya Hearn's head. You kind of get the idea of the pace that they're going. I don't know with like the miles per hour, but it's got to be 15. I wouldn't be surprised if it was anywhere from 10 to 20 miles an hour. I mean 15 to 20 honestly. 15 to 20 miles an hour. They're coming down this thing. They are ripping. And you can see his head kind of bouncing along, like going over certain things because there's a rock like blocking the way. There's a rock drop that they come off of. And you can see his head kind of bouncing around like above it as he's coming towards this. And all of a sudden, you see his head dive down and his feet just fly up in the fucking air, and he tomahawks down the like into the forest, like, and you're watching. It's clear enough that there's not too many trees blocking the view, and there's like ferns and shit. And he think of a snowboarder that explodes and tomahawks on like an alpine face. I shouldn't be laughing, but he's okay. He's okay. So he said he's going to be sore. He's taking a couple weeks off, but he's like, okay. He, I just, Jesus Christ. Tomahawks. Oh, I'm like envisioning it in my mind, and it's fucking insane. Go find it. And it's, don't do it. And it was, yeah, he just tomahawked through the forest. Just seeing something like expecting goggles and having like skis go everywhere or snowboard, not a snowboard, but like having like equipment kind of like explode off of the person and it be a powder and then being like, oh man, oh, to that happened on rocks, roots, some ferns to break your fall, yeah, that's true, and just fucking tree trunks. Well, oh my god, dude. Thank God he's okay. Yeah, I can understand taking a couple weeks off after that. Holy shit. I wish there was like because they were shooting it from underneath, you couldn't really see the bike. So it was like I wish I could see like what the fuck happened. Like what happened? It was like I was saying, it was a fucking haggard course, or like the people fucking riding it were saying. I was listening. Regurgitating. It was so like maybe a rock kind of just got out of the like just out of place and he wasn't expecting it, and dude, holy shit. My god. Number 1, who won that? Yeah, Jacob Jewett. I think Lucas Shaw, Danny Hart. I think top 5. Dak Norton. Yeah. There you go. Whistler DH. Speed and Style. Saw Dave. I didn't watch it, but I watched like the podium runs. David Lieb, nice to see him. He's, he's a pro for sure. I think I see like a lot of stuff. I feel like I don't see him enough like around. I wish I saw him more. Even more videos. I watched this video of him like going to, but again, it was in the desert, so I can't give a true opinion because I was like I'm just not the. Although his stuff in the desert did actually look cool. I think because it was like features. It wasn't just this fucking. It wasn't just a spine of every fucking cliff mesa that they have out there. I don't know. That just doesn't. They're too flat. There's too much like in between each like cliff drop feature, and the fact that he designed and built some like cool on off quarter pipe features, big steep transfer jumps. Like, yeah, that was pretty dope. I think that's why, like, yeah, I like Rampage. Like, they get time to build their features. I'm gonna tune into Rampage for that. I wish it was in the forest up in the PNW. That would be fucking sick. But can't exactly move dirt like you can down there. So that wouldn't make sense. What else? What do I have? Oh, dual slalom. Yo, the camera quality at the bottom at Whistler is insanely better than the other stops. It's like comic. It is comically better. It's pretty funny. Just like watch any of the other 3 and then watch this one. Just watch up until the first people get down to the bottom and you're just like, "Holy shit, Jesus Christ. How much more money do they put into this one than they do into any of the other ones?" That's what I'm saying, dude. Like put more money into the other ones and then get more money by like spreading it to a wider audience. Well, yeah, we only had 1,000 people watching. Yeah, because you didn't have any fucking name brand people, so you're only gonna get these goddamn psychos that can't get enough of biking like me. You need to, you gotta, you know, appeal to a broader audience. People don't know about our sport as much, so let's fucking put it out there. Let's get them in. It's fucking dope. The more people that watch this, maybe the more friends I'll have. That's really what it's all about. I'm just being selfish and want more people to like this, so maybe I will actually have friends. It's not actually me that sucks. It's just that there aren't enough people doing this. It's not my fault. I won't take accountability for who I am as a person. And on that note, bye.